king with this gentleman, then a real one connection might be established. Ladies, are you ready for the king?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay,
Ready.
let's bring him on
Bring
in.
him out.
Here he is. My brother, how you doing?
Blessed, highly favored, man.
Hallelujah. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
So my name is DARREL. I am 28 years old. I work as a behavior therapist with autistic kids, and I also work as a personal assistant in a public relations business as well.
Wow, doing it for the kids. We love to see it. Now, share with us this. What makes you a real one?
Honestly, based off everything that you ladies were talking about, those guys who aren't ready to commit, I am one of those ones who's ready to commit, ready to settle down, ready to have a family. I am one of those ones who was taught old school, open up a door for a woman, treat them how they're supposed to be treated. My mom and dad have been married for 45 years, and I just reflect off of what my dad is. So just somebody who's very loyal, somebody who's trustworthy and honest, and is very transparent.
Very good. Now, what are you looking for in a real one, kind sir?
Again, transparency, commitment, love, loyalty, somebody to have those intellectual conversations with, someone who can pick my brain, I can pick their brain. So somebody just to really have those good communication skills with.
We love it. Now, in relationships, as you know, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you would throw a red flag on?
Transparency, and if you're a liar. If you have those two things, it won't work.
You got to keep it real. You got to be honest. What do you like to do for fun?
I do music on the side, as you know. I also play sports, and I love to cook as well. So
We can throw down for your queen.
I can.
And just because it's somewhat relevant this evening, which I don't know if I should, but I dare will. Do you have any Latin in you?
Do I? I mean, if you're talking, if I can speak Spanish, I can speak a little bit of Spanish, but I don't have any Latin in me.
Okay,
There
well,
you
no, that
go.
counts. I think, is that good enough, ladies? Maybe a little Latin, maybe. I don't know. I just thought that'd be relevant.
I'm
trying.
actually Scottish, so
Wow, well, that is Latin.
I'm Scottish in me, so
That's colonizer 101, but that's okay. All right, so what we're gonna do now is see if the ladies have a question for Darrell. Do the ladies have a question? And if not, I can do my job a little more.
What are your thoughts on women with kids?
I love kids. I don't, like I told Pointer, I could be a dad that steps up instead of being the stepdaddy. So that's my phrase. The dad that steps up, not the stepdad. So I love kids.
Okay.
And Sabrina, to confirm, you have one baby? Okay. Then that works for you. So Darrell, if she had 12 disciples, though, you'd still be willing to.
No, I watched the movie Cheaper by the Dozen, so I think I can pick up pretty fast.
All right. Very good. Let's go to Mauricia. Mauricia, do you have a question for this king?
So I would say, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I actually want to own my own business for inner city kids. I want to name it DIME, not DIME, but DYME, which is going to stand for Developing Young Minds Economically. So getting these young kids off the streets, giving them a safe place to be. I work as a musician, so I also want to put my musical therapy assets into that and kind of help them give them a safe space to be, open and just be themselves.
Nice. That's a great goal to have.
Okay. Well, we got some clock hits. Christian, do you have a question for Darrell?
Yeah, you said you make music. What kind of music do you make? Do you play instruments?
I play
how'd
drums.
you get into that?
Actually, I started as a little kid. 3 years old. I used to sing in the car with my parents on the radio. So, going to church, that was my thing. And it got to the point where my mom would just turn the radio off and just ask me to sing a song, and I would sing it. And from there on out, I joined the praise and worship team at church. From there, I started auditioning for things like The Voice, American Idol, America's Got Talent, things of that nature. So it's a big part of my life.
Nice. You said you play drums?
I do play the drums, yes.
Nice.
Okay. Jeray, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, you're taking it all in?
I'm
Okay.
taking it in.
As you should, because in the presence of a king, that's what you want to do. Now, Darrell, let me go for a few more essentials then, as the ladies want to get to know you, obviously, a little more. Have you ever been married?
I have not. I wish.
Okay. Well, yeah, you want to be married in the future. Because I'm like, maybe don't say you wish, because then that means it didn't work out. So,
No,
I'm like,
you know what I mean.
I'm on your team, yes. Now, you want to be married in the future then, obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, don't have any children?
No, I wish I had kids. I wish I did.
Okay, but you're ready to have children in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. What do you like? No, I already asked you that. I want to go for an essential one like religion, Daryl.
Mhm.
These queens have kind of expressed some of that. Would you say you're a religious man?
We've talked about this in the past. You know, I grew up in a home where my mom and dad are pastors. So being the preacher's kid, you know, comes with a lot of 50-50. Some people look at you a certain way. They want you to act a certain way. They want you to be a certain way. And at my point in life and time, you know, having to be this person where everything was supposed to look okay, even though it wasn't, I couldn't get down with that. So I did like leave home at the age of 18, moved to California, and kind of, you know, worked on myself, trying to figure out what my purpose in life was. Why was I put on this earth? What am I supposed to do? Lately, I have gotten back into that. I got baptized. I've gotten back into, close being closer to God, but it does play a factor in my life.
Okay. And then I always got to ask the other spicy one, politics. Do you want a partner that's political? Are you political? How does that work?
I'm always down for a good debate. I mean, I did debate club in high school, so I'm always down for a good debate.
Okay. But would you say you're a political person or
Not really. I mean, I listen to the news, but I don't really follow it as people think I would. I'm not a news craze or political craze person, no.
Okay. Okay. Well, as if we were in studio, as Daryl has been in studio before, and seen Hearts Broken, the actual latex, and got to smell that experience. Technically, these ladies would have hearts in their hands, right? So, Daryl, you might have a decision to make unless the ladies have a deal-breaking question. If not, you may have to pop as if we were in studio. So,
I don't know
ladies,
if I want to pop a balloon. I don't know if I want to.
these are four lovely ladies. We hooked you up. So what do you want to do? I can go to each lady, or I can go to you, Daryl. What do you want to do? Do you want to ask an essential question?
Can I ask a
Um,
question?
Yeah. Well, let's go ladies first. Christian, what's your question?
What would you say are some of your own like red flags or like things that you're working on? I'm just very
That's
curious.
great.
Or maybe some of
so
your
like
own
my
bad habits.
flaws, like my
Yeah, or
flaws,
bad habits. Like what's a bad habit of yours?
I would say procrastination. That's a big thing that I have to work on is, you know, if I say I'm going to do something, I need to go ahead and buckle down and prioritize and do it. Not trying to, I'll get to it later. No, work on it right then and there. I'm big on that. Especially when it comes to like, I'm big on like making Legos. Like that's been like a trend, like doing the Legos off of TikTok. I've been complacent, haven't finished them. So I need to finish them. Another thing for me is, um, I'm a workaholic. I need to learn how to give myself time to just have me time. The reason why I say that is because I feel like if I don't work, I'm gonna miss out on something. So I need to prioritize and learn how to give myself that self-care time.
Hmm. Okay.
So, okay. Okay. If I feel the temperature of the room, things feel, nice, a little spicy, a little hot, a little mild, a bunch of different flavors. So I want to see if any other burning questions from the queens. If not, Daryl just went totally black, which is okay because he's a black king. But we'll see if he logs back in. If not, then he's going to have to break a heart. Unless, ladies, you have the desire to break a heart. And then I got another king that's actually ready to log in, perhaps. Okay, he's out. Ladies, I'll actually remove him really quick. Ladies, how are we feeling? Does anyone want to pop, or are you feeling so-so? Want to hear more? Okay, Jure, you want to pop? Okay, do you want to do it behind his back right now while he's not logged in? You want to pop, Jure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it while he's not here so we don't hurt his feelings as much. Okay. Let's do it. Well, 100 people are watching too, but okay. All right, 100 people and the ladies. Okay. We'll wait to give the reason. Okay, the king is back. Maybe he didn't, okay.
Sorry,
Daryl,
I was getting a phone call. My bad.
oh, no, that's okay. You just missed a heartbreaking moment. No pun intended.
Okay.
Okay, so Daryl, hate to break it to you, but one queen did end up breaking her heart.
Okay.
Can you guess who? Daryl, can you guess who?
I guess the one that laughed, I'm guessing.
Okay, yeah. Jure, tell us why you're popping.
Just not my type.
That's not your type. Okay. Now, I don't
I
think I
love
asked you.
I love everything that he aligns with. I do. Um, but yeah, I wasn't feeling any type of connection.
Okay. Now tell us, just because some brothers will be sliding in your DMs, perhaps, what is your type?
I mean, as I mentioned earlier, someone who goes to the gym, um, very goofy personality. I am a very, I have a very dark humor, and I feel like that some people don't get that. So I would like someone who could understand like more of a dark humor. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very valid. Okay. Well, we sure do appreciate you for being on, Jure. Since you popped, I'm going to have you step off the stage, but I might have you come back on because we have another king who is going to call in, who wants to talk to a queen. So I'll probably have you come back on if you want to stay, and if not, then just no pointer loves and appreciates you. Okay, Jure, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Hopefully, this next king will be so. Yeah. Somebody real fit. Somebody real fit just for you. Okay, he's back, ladies. He's back. I guess he keeps getting calls or.
I am. I'm
Bell.
still literally at work, so I put it on Do Not Disturb. I'm literally still at work.
Oh, okay, understood.
Busy.
Well, we're narrowing it down. So I want to throw it to the other three queens that could have a question. Ladies, any question?
I have a question. So, what does love mean to you?
Oof. They threw the four-letter word out there for me.
That's
They
good.
threw it out. Um, Love has no measure with me. I think people always try to say love is, loving somebody through the good and the bad. Love is really not, it has no boundaries. Love is what you make it, if that makes any sense.
Okay, okay. I hear that.
Okay, that's great, and great question too, Mauricio. That was great. Let's go to Sabrina. Sabrina, do you have a question?
Um, what does it look like when you're in a relationship?
Explain that a little more.
Like what do you put in and what do you expect in return?
Honestly, again, I was raised old fashioned, so I believe a man should be the provider. That's my goal. You women are the table, so it's up to me to make sure that everything's taken care of, such as bills, food, things of that nature. That's how I was raised. Your guys' job is just to pretty much just relax, be what you're supposed to
Okay,
be.
okay, there.
And
Okay.
that's how my dad, treated my mom. It was more so, look, I pay the bills. Look, I'll even give you the paycheck. You pay the bills, whatever we need, take care of it. And whatever's left over, divvy it out the way it needs to be divvied out. So I've learned a lot from my dad. So being a provider is a big thing for me. So your job is just to kind of just make sure you're okay.
Well, I think that's a green flag for you, right, Mauricio?
Yeah, that's for sure a green flag. I like to relax. I'm type of.
as you should, as a queen should. I got to shout out one of my favorite queens, Cheryl McDonald. Coffee money for you, Pointer XO. Pointer loves you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. I will be taking advantage of that rather soon. That is a blessing. That was great. Christian, do you have another question for?
Yeah. What are your love languages? Like, how do you feel loved?
That's a good question.
Actually, one of my biggest love languages, and I'm actually doing this tomorrow, is acts of service. Work with a nonprofit organization where we do a grocery giveaway to serve underserved people within the community. So I go out looking for partnerships to donate groceries to us, like Food for Less, Costco's, Albertsons. So that's what I've been doing all day. That's what my calls are right now. Is just I'm getting people, to deliver some stuff tomorrow. So acts of service is one of them, and then quality time. It's getting to that time of winter time. I like to come underneath the blanket, watch Home Alone, have the fire, have some hot cocoa, and just relax.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
valid. We love it. We got a queen that put some seasoning on a comment. Daryl better make sure his boss isn't watching or calling him with that D&D on. That'd be a real mess. Yeah, that'd be a real one.
No, she's not. She's not.
Aleda's a real one. We love her dearly. Wow. Okay. And I want to throw it to Sabrina. Before we go to another popping moment, perhaps, Sabrina, do you have a question for this king?
Another one. How does it look like with family? Like, how often do you see your family? How often are you okay seeing your partner's family? Because I'm big on family. So, yeah.
Me, I love the travel. I go into my parents' house for Christmas and Thanksgiving every year. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go for Thanksgiving, but I will be there for Christmas just because of how much work that I do. Their understanding. I still FaceTime them. My sister just had a baby, so I just got to see my new nephew. at the hospital on FaceTime, so that was good. So I definitely got to make my way down there. So, but family is great. Sisters and brothers are great. I'm very connected. I'm a big family man. So family has always been a part of my life. So, and they support me in everything that I do.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. I gotta make somebody do it. Somebody has to pop. I can either throw it to the queens or I can throw it to Darrell. It's unique in this virtual setting, but does anyone feel inclined to break a heart? If not, Darrell, as the bachelor, will have to break a heart. Anybody feel inclined?
Why I got to do the hard part?
Well, I'm saying unless the ladies, one of them feel like they need to pop.
I'll pop.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and let's see. Why is Christian popping? Why are you popping, Christian?
Sorry. I love everything that you stand for and everything that you're doing. I think it's super awesome. Like, I think you're a really admirable guy. Like, I'm glad that there are men like you doing the things that you're doing. And I'm really glad how self-aware you are. I think that's really cool. I think, where did you say you're located again?
I'm actually in Los Angeles.
Oh, what the? Okay, so you're actually way closer than I thought. My bad,
Yes.
Shawty. I literally thought you were farther away, so might be. But I think maybe the connection could be a little stronger. So that's just kind of the vibe I was getting. But
okay.
I could,
I will ask Darrell. Is she someone that's your type?
Most definitely. They're all gorgeous. I'm not going to say neither one are not, my type. They're all my type. So
we tried to get the best for the king. We got the queen.
You always do me right. You always do me right.
We do our best. Now, Christian, I have a very, very unique situation just for you specifically. I don't want to interrupt what's happening here, but Christian, I kind of want you to hold on because can you guess? Yeah. Okay, Christian, just hold on for me, if you can. Yeah, because somebody wants to connect with you. But give us a moment. So, Christian, hold on for me, and let's continue this process. But we're not going to delay anything too much longer. So let me see if the queens have another question. Mauricio or Sabrina, any burning question? And if not,
how tall are you?
Sorry.
What?
It's the burning question, and I know everybody on YouTube is going to be like, Darrell, don't say it. But I'm 5'4".
Okay, I'm gonna have to pop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop.
All right. I'm gonna have to pop.
Yeah. I'm 5'7".
It never fails, Pointer. That's why I don't like saying. I knew the question.
I didn't ask.
I knew it was coming.
Mauricio, why are you popping?
Yeah, I'm 5'7". You
and like I always tell Pointer,
at least got to be 5'7" and up. I'm sorry, but that's a deal breaker for me.
I love a tall queen, so it's all right. I love climbing trees, as Pointer knows. So I love me a tall queen. I like to show off my tall queen. So
I like climbing trees too. So I don't know what tree I would climb.
I like that.
We got 3 climbers on the virtual tonight.
Yes.
So if he was taller, I hate to say this, but I think if he had said he was 6'5", Mauricio, you would have been like, yeah.
Yeah,
but I can't lie though. I can't
lie. The points. He was giving all the points.
I appreciate it.
You are a great guy, and you have a great vision and a great dream, and so you're gonna find a queen who loves you for who you are.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mauricio, I kind of want you to hold on. I have another king who is on waiting for a panel of lovely ladies. So if you can hold on, Mauricio. If not, I understand. But we have another king that may want to talk to you nice. But we're gonna see what happens. So it's up to you. But just know Pointer loves you and appreciates you, and we thank you for being on a real one.
Most definitely. It's nice meeting.
Okay. All right. Well, we're down to the final queen, and we're not gonna force anything. But Sabrina, I did see your reaction to that news of vertical challenges. So what are your thoughts so far, Sabrina?
Everything I almost feel like matches up like almost perfectly. Like my family and I are big in music. My brother lives in LA. He's a music producer. Him and his wife moved out there to do music. My other brother, like we all play the drums, the guitar, the electric, the ukulele, like sing, dance. Like my mom used to be in a band growing up. So like music is huge.
Sounds like High School Musical to me.
I mean, it feels like it. family gathering,
We're
when
all in this
about
together.
the guitars, and it's almost like that's like how you get broken into the family. Is
I
you
love that.
and then service is a huge thing as well.
Yes.
I would probably say, like, unfortunately, the height, that kind of, which is, yeah. And I was like holding on to like everything, because everything you were saying, I'm literally like ditto, ditto, ditto.
Well, you can't judge a book by its cover until you actually read it.
I never do. I also love my heels.
How tall are you, Sabrina?
I'm 5'7" as well. 5'6", 5'7", depends on my posture is that day. But yeah,
So based on that, you believe you would pop.
I would pop too.
Okay. All right. My let's get that sound effect just in case I paid for that too. Yikes, man. Wow. All right. All right. Well,
Pointer,
Sabrina,
it looks like I'm just gonna have to give up, man. Got to
never
give
give
up.
up. No, that you're a real one, and there are queens. Like I said,
Sure, because we have
and
everything. So I'm like, it's
Literally today, everybody has been cheering me on YouTube, and I just want to say thank you to all those fans out there too. By the way, I want to say thank you. So,
no, and I'm definitely coming to find you, and we definitely need to get some. I definitely.
let me know. You see my Instagram, DM me. Let me know. Most definitely.
you're awesome, Sabrina. And remember, people watching, this lovely lady's Instagram is Sabby Sabs. So slide in her DMs, especially if you're in the Salt Lake City area. But I will say, and this is just something that I normally am referencing as of late, because I do have people that come on the show. It's called A Real One, Sabrina. And sometimes they'll want more than one. And I say I'm saving that for the Utah edition because I'm sure, as you know, in your area, there's those that like more than one. Are you of that denomination?
No.
Okay, just making sure, because I was gonna say.
That's
I was gonna say, let me know when you go to Utah. I got family in Ogden, so let me know when you're out there, Pointer, and I'll fly out there.
But remember, it's a real one, because in Utah they want,
Oh well, no, I don't do two. I don't do no. I don't go party two.
I would say it's always low key. Most people do, but they never say it. But that's called cheating.
Pretty much.
Now, can I tell you a funny story about Utah?
Real quick.
So I used to do door-to-door sales out in Utah. I was probably like 18, maybe 17. I was traveling door to door. And I go and knock on the door of this lady's door around Christmas time. She comes to the door, I give my spiel, whatever the case may be. And I was just like, part of my spiel was, your neighbors have been loving me, liking me, and wanting to adopt me. The little kid comes out and says, don't tell my mom that, because she'll actually adopt you.
Wow.
Wow.
At least you got a little love there. You're a real one, though, Daryl. Sabrina
Always,
and Daryl,
man.
both. We love you both. We appreciate you for being on A Real One. Daryl, don't give up. And Sabrina, don't give up either, because real ones deserve real ones. And one of these days, you're going to get your real one.
Absolutely.
Thank you both so much. We'll catch you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you so much. It was good. Daryl, you the man. Oh, my goodness.